Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Starsector, where we are picking up approximately where we left off, except that I did a little bit of research in terms of ships because we have a bunch of frigates here and it's time that we actually stopped taking a bunch of cargo destroyers and bringing in actual destroyers. And where we're starting off here is actually at Akari, because I did look up some ships that I thought would be fun and interesting and a little different from what I've had before. If you watched my last modded series, you saw that I took a very, very overpowered Vic ship and piloted it for the whole time. This time, this frigate actually feels a little overpowered too, but I'm going to be riding a frigate pretty much the whole time, whether it's this one or the other one. But I did identify two ships that I wanted to take a look at, as hopefully we're going to punch things here in a little bit. There are some very nice looking Roider Union ships. They have some very specific roles. They're not bad, they're not crazy like some of the other ships, except for the Firestorm. This one is actually pretty weird, and I'm going to buy it because I had a specific request from somebody for how to build this out, and I love that it has 60 ordnance points on it, because if we look over here, like that puts it in some of our frigate ranges. Like actually, some of these frigates actually also have 60 deployment points, so this is going to be fun. But if we go ahead and auto fit this is the Firestorm. Did I mention why I was interested in it? It has so many ballistic turrets, and if we just go ahead and hit this, I'm not even entirely sure what it's going to end up putting on here, but we do want to give it an assault profile. Lots of autocannons, machine guns, sharpshooters, and sabots. I'm just going to start with this, but we're not going to necessarily keep the same here. Like, we have some dual light machine guns. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about that, but one of the nice things about this is that the 60 is a little deceptive. Firestorm integration means that it reduces the ordnance cost of small and medium ballistic weapons by 4. So we have a big spike driver over here. Remember that I wasn't really big on the spike driver before, so we may want to find a substitute for that. I don't know if we can right now. Like an arbalist autocannon may just actually be better than a spike driver. It has longer range, has a better flux profile. It does have a slightly worse what's the word I'm looking for here? A refire rate. But our goal is that we're going to be spraying and praying everything here. In fact, yeah, I'm going to change that to an arbalist because it's fun. We're going to get rid of these dual light machine guns because we need some point defense, but we don't need all the point defense. Like, I like the light assault chain guns. Or the light assault guns. That seems fine. So here's one of our first weapons here, and actually we don't need all the stuff, although the weapon flex per second is kind of hilarious. We'll keep it like this and sort of pray here. Now, in terms of what we can add on here, if you notice integrated targeting unit, I don't think I've actually found or bought that yet, so whoops. But I do like the loader overdrive for being able to shoot faster with a bunch of guns, and there's a few things that I saw that I'm very interested in trying out. But like the ballistic rangefinder, for instance, this is probably better if we had a large ballistic weapon on there, because it increased the range by quite a bit. But what I am going to use here is, where is it? Reinforced bulkheads. Increases the ship's hull integrity by 40, which is actually a little bit of a problem for us. But more importantly, this makes the ship a little more recoverable. We can actually get rid of some of the capacitors, build up the vents, and there we go. We have what is going to be named, as suggested in one of the earlier comments by Orca or Akra Trooper. I'm very sorry. You told me how you wanted that pronounced too. But this is the Sandstorm. And the requirement for this is a ballistic ship that fires a bunch of weapons all at once. And the Firestorm, I saw it even has some sabots too, which is cute. It's like, you know, that fits the bill. Do we have anybody that's like a ballistics super expert here? Might actually be Joe Steele. I'm a little scared of what a reckless officer is going to do in this ship, though. But we're going to try it anyway. So let's do that. We do have some other officers that are potentially available for us. Who's going to ride Sporty Spice now, by the way? Paper plate face guy with helmsmanship could be good. Tony, I'm not so sure. We like you guys on your energy weapons, so yeah, Ugg is going to be the pilot for our other ship. Darrow, impact mitigation, ballistic mastery. That may actually be better than Joe Steele, except Joe Steele, senses expertise, target analysis, damage control. Yeah, we're going to keep Joe Steele there. Darrow has his own ship. It's going to go to later. So, Paper Plate Face Guy, you're on a wolf right now, but now you are aggressive and on this ship. Very exciting. So that's one ship down. Combat readiness is a little weird. Armor's a little sad. We do need quite a hefty chunk of money to restore it. I'm not exactly sure if that's worth it, but structural damage does kind of suck. But maybe we just make it work. So that's one ship down. Repair ships, we're good. By the way, we actually do have some business we need to do here. If you saw from the wheel spin last time, we have these blueprints that we can't learn. We actually have to sell them to the pirates. Any other blueprints we get, we have to sell the pirates too. But I also need to buy some fuel because we have some missioning that we're going to do. And because I unfortunately got interrupted once or twice, I don't exactly remember if I've talked about what kind of the meal plan is for this episode. I don't know why I always say meal plan all the time. I'm weirding myself out. Anyway, we do have some... yeah, I talked about it. I think maybe this bounty, well, I talked about it at the end of last time, which would be good. Also, we have an accepted little pirate fleet contract for the Roider Union. I would really like to get some reputation with the Kingdom of Terra. Unfortunately, it looks like their system bounty is going to drop off in a few days, and that one may actually be a little bit better. So, yeah. Also, let's take a look here. Harvested organs cost how much? 98. That's better than most places. Not better than all places, but considering our contract that we have for harvested organs is 230 cloned organs. 230 for that. Yeah, let's just see what we can get now. We're going to get killed on the tariffs. Okay, that's actually... we're doing it for the rep, I guess. Okay. So let's go out of here. Is anybody going to try to attack us? I don't know. But let's drop by Kark, Torga, and this place as well, because we're looking for a few specific ships. Looks like the patrols don't really want to have anything to do with this. Now, one of the unfortunate things is that the other ship that I want to get is actually one of the Kingdom of Terra ships, and they're inhospitable to us. I have not been able to successfully raise my rep with them, which bounty hunting for them would be really good. But that means, unfortunately, we do have actual patrols. And maybe I could scoot in here, but this is like everybody might see me if I try to go in here. Now we do have this exchange as well. I think the better option is, oh wow, we got a bunch of pirates invading here. All right. We'll turn you off real quick. That's fine. You're under attack, but can we buy anything from you? It doesn't look like they have the ship that I want, which is fine. I wasn't really expecting them to, but they should have... How many organs do I need? Those are questions that I expected to ask playing RimWorld. But here we are. 230. Oop, don't want those. These cost 100. I love that. I love the little heartbeat sound. All right, so we're doing this for the rep. All right. Fairly exciting. Nothing much to it. We have some other stuff here. Now, this is a big pirate armada. It's actually pretty scary. So I'm going to try to get the hell out of here and see if instead I can actually go ahead and trade with the pirates over here. Oh, actually, analyze the domain error probe. I do want to be friendlier with my dinosaur friends. 120 days to do it. You know, I do have to pick up our officer that's currently training, Bobby B. So I could hit that on the way back. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. Plus, we also have an alpha core that we can grab, or we could return it for absolutely nothing. But let's go ahead and first off, do y'all have anything that's very exciting? Not what I'm looking for. Like I said, I'm looking for a specific ship, and I don't want to spoil it and say what it is. But we do know we need to sell to this. So, congratulations! You acquired some fighter blueprints, and I will never see them again. Too bad, so sad. Alright. Can we go by Kingdom of Terra? Oh, shit. We gotta go dark, because, I think the pirates might have lost. Let's hear. First off, our, ability to, like, have our sensors really low is pretty nice. If I can sneak in here in time... Yeah, so... We're in trouble by our lack of stuff here, because it's these guys who actually have another officer available. What can you do? No, you're cautious with gunnery implants. That seems like the total opposite here. Dockside bar. So here's a man in a business suit. Obviously, look at that beard. Nope. Too low of a turn here, but let's see. So we get to jam out to some good guitar. Do they have what I'm looking for here? Although the Rhino is interesting, that's not what I'm looking for here. Eradicator also interesting. Basilisk. Like I said, the Rhino, if you look at the weapons profile, it literally has a tunneling drill. That could work, but there's something a little more specific that I want to get. So it looks like we're going to have to go visit our buddies over here. Sorry, I just cut off the guitar riff, but we'll make it work. Somebody's pursuing my fleet. Well, that's a problem. Let's see if we can get out of here in time. Pretty sure that's just other people. They're looking for a pirate armada. That's exciting. So, looks like we have some more fighting going on. That's fun. Analyze minor equipment cache. No. Too far away. Like I said, we're going to be shooting some stuff today. That would be fun, but it's on the wrong side of the sector. Alright. Don't want to do that. Please tell me we can do this above the board. Thank you. So we did that for rep, right? Any other work? Nanoforge opportunity. Now let's just take a look here real quick. We have 70,000 worth for destroyers. And there's some pretty good destroyers that I have here. Let's get rid of this. Let's just do warships. I'm not interested in building any carriers. I mean, the only carrier that I have that's worth my time really is the Condor, the Drover, and we don't want to do that. Warships, we did a lot of the Vic stuff last time, but otherwise, maybe some of these are okay, but not as exciting as what else I was looking for. I hope I can find it. So we're not actually going to do that right now. Anything else we need? I think we're okay on supplies. We can actually probably afford to buy just a... You know, if we're going to be going to fight in deep space for a while, let's pack heavy. And we can even sell all this survey data. I meant to sell it to the pirates for a bigger profit, but what can you do? Any other side trades? Not really. I mean, they do good with weapons, but that's going kind of the wrong direction. So we're going to go visit the Kingdom of Terra. I'm just going to let those pirates go today. Hooray. I'm so benevolent. And then we can turn off our beacon and see who else wants to play here. Spade light rig, maybe not. So, Kingdom of Terra again. Once again, they're inhospitable. So we're going to go into the stable location down here. No, we're not. We're going to go into the inner system jump point with our beacon on. Ooh, pirate activity still here, but they don't have the stuff anymore. Alright, so we've been here before. I just need to be able to dock without attracting suspicion. Hopefully. Alright. Do you have the ship that I'm looking for? Yes, you do. Oh, they're in terrible condition, though. But this is the one that I want, a monster. This is a custom destroyer. If you look at its weapon armaments here, custom claw, custom fist, meteor fist, thunder spear, custom aim. It is a melee. Kind of like, if you remember what we did last time with the diable avionics and all those, this is now in ship form. I have no idea if this is going to be any good. I have no idea if it's going to be terrible, but it's going to be fun. Problem is, if I buy one of these with that many D-mods, it's probably going to, like, fall apart. So we're going to see if we can get maybe somebody a little bit better here. Where is your other planet? Okay, so there's a group that's patrolling around this station, so we probably can't do that right now. And you guys are just hanging out. Everybody's off fighting. So what I'd love to know is if we can get out here. And now they're looking for my fleet because I just went dark outside of an asteroid field. But they didn't catch us. So if we can just kind of snake in here real quick, that would be really nice. I don't know if we can. Maybe we can. Alright, so patrol spotted us. Oh! How unlucky. Run from angry dinosaurs! This is what we call a massive waste of time. Hopefully we can juke him, get to the other station. I was about to just make it out. Like I said, I have the ship that I want here, at least. Hopefully the month turnover didn't change that. It's going to be a little bit awkward. Wow, they actually don't have it at all. Okay, that's fine. Might as well check for officers while we're here. Nope, nobody. I think this is one of the original derelict stations, so we'll try over here one more time before we get what we know we can. But yeah, that's a lot of dead bodies up there. And we are still dark. Convict and Tarsus Freighter, not bad salvage. Alright. Wow, all the monsters have terrible D-mods today. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna manually repair it ourselves, although we do have some other options here. The Draco's interesting, and then some of these other ones are very interesting as well. Obviously, the Mammoth with 2 giant tunneling drills is terrifying. And then that's not Kingdom of Terror, but yeah, the Draco's a very weird... If you look at the story text, though, sleek, delicate, and manufactured to the finest tolerances, the Draco is an oddball among the Kingdom's brutish hulls, designed for exclusive use by the Terran overclass. The ship's exceptional nimbleness lets it shine flanking and strike rolls. So it has energy weapons and everything else. It doesn't just rely on brute force, but we're getting this. Alright, so we're under crew strength now. It's very exciting. And it's Heart of Gold, which is not going to stay here. Must be docked in a market to perform restoration. So we'll hit that price tag in just a minute. Let's see, how far down are we on crew right now? Pretty far down all of a sudden. Let's get a few friendly volunteers here. This should all be fine. Like, we did all this trade money for a reason here. But yeah, here's our boat. 95 ordnance points. It's a lot of fun. And we can't actually return and do anything here. So I definitely need to fix this stuff. Like, this will not function. And we can't actually auto-fit anything because it all has custom... Well, it does have some small missile points, small ballistics, and everything else. We could try to auto-fit it for assault. Could be fun. Heavy Needler. Yeah, that seems okay. And then it does have some vents as well. And obviously, Ugug is going to be flying this one. The impact mitigation is definitely what we want here. And let's see here. The venting stuff should be okay. We don't need too many capacitors. We don't need too many vents. So I think the rule of the day is going to be reinforced bulkheads for sure. I would love to put heavy armor on here, but that's going to be really expensive. I would honestly also love to put, well, I guess oh, we already have unstable injector and auxiliary thrusters. So, yeah, you know what? That's fine. Should be fun. We'll see how it goes. This is going to be Name something else, though. Have to. Destroyer. Which was also suggested in the same joke-ish thread in the comments by Timothor, God of Puns. So, ugh, you are riding Destroyer, the monster. I have no idea how the ship's going to work, if it's going to work. I could run a simulation, but I think the better option is just to run into a fight. And I think since no patrols are around, we can just turn our transponder on and no one will be any the wiser. Or we're about to be attacked. Ship recovery. No, we're just going to salvage. That's what we do here. And your rating. Are you now? No, you're not. Alright, let's get in here. Move in to engage. We're over fuel capacity. Yeah, they have this thing, which is a big-ass cruiser. But we have... Oh, God, I didn't totally repair Destroyer. Well, hopefully... Hope springs eternal, right? We're going to bring everybody out here. Because I want to see how this goes. Okay. So we still need to fix the demods on some of these ships. I love how over time we've had some real garbage come up here. But let's go ahead and move you guys up here. And then we're going to move you all over here. And I liked one of the comments that I got. Actually, a few of them. I could have won that fight that I had in the previous video versus a cruiser if I hadn't focused so hard on the cruiser and had just gone after the support. So we're going to kind of try to do that first. See how that goes if I don't run into Darrow first. So hopefully we don't die. That would be my preference. And see, right away we have our happy little wolf pack with 4 points here. We just kind of want to surround somebody and give them a big old space hug. I got a vent here. There we go. Didn't lose too much. So there's our... Suddenly our big cruisers look really terrible. But now we're just going to move up here and see what we can get. Now, granted, some of my destroyers are going to get a little flanked here, but... The idea, at least, is that we move around. And take on some of y'all. That's actually really nice that I'm out flexing you so hard. Okay, so short leg already reporting a breach. That's fun. Where am I? Okay, I'm on fire. That's exciting. There we go. So let's get down here because we have Destroyer. Let's see how badly Destroyer... Not that button. Destroyer's getting surrounded. So we need... This is the time where we go in. Because you see, we're sweeping around everybody else. Destroyer's trying his best. We have everybody else over here. Let's see how everybody can do down here. Fortunately, our fleet is super fast. So let's see what we got. I'm going to try to kind of keep the combat out here. Actually, I'm really impressed with how this ship's holding up. And here's the Sandstorm with Joe Steele. First time up. As everything's being fired upon all at once. I have no idea what I'm doing. There's almost just dropped my shields on accident here. So here's the Wolfpack tactics in action. We can just kind of stay behind him, which I did a terrible job of before. Ooh, maybe not ramming him would be an excellent start. Alright, so everybody's working. There we go. Destroyer actually has got to go in for the hit a little bit unless some of the weapons got knocked out. But there we go. Come on. Oh no! Destroyer took some damage here. I love it. I am big. Yes, you are. So maybe we have a little bit of a hull repair and our part of our ships have completely split off chasing things, but I'd call it a positive. It's too bad we're not getting any money for this, but Meanwhile, our sandstorm is sandstorming the shit out of somebody here. So that's fun. Sporty Spice chastising, saying, let this be a lesson to you. I like it. Let's see. Do we have any other ships? I don't know. Let's claim victory anyway. Did we lose anybody? We lost no one. Awesome. So even with all the D-mods, and half combat readiness, that held up. So consider ship recovery. Venom might not be bad. Whiskey Priest, not really. Sidecar, not going to do it. Alright, we're not recovering any of this. Alright, so the pirates hate us a little more. We knew that was coming. Okay. And we got Roider rep. We did not get a Kingdom of Terror rep, unfortunately. So let's dump that fuel. It's just a little bit. And where can we dock before we go to take on some of these bounties? Because it's not too far from here. Who's friendly enough with us? I guess we go back here. Because if we look at the bounty that's up here, we got how many days left on it? 40 days. Not too far. Yeah, let's just back up here. The alternative is going to the Pan Med. Well, they don't hate us right now. They're just suspicious of us. So yeah, I think we can do that. This is so weird. I've been running for so long. I've kind of forgotten what combat in this game is like. All right, so we have some cargo pods. We have a convict. I didn't double tap. What am I even doing in this game? Oh! Bounty hunter intercepting my fleet. Why? I mean, I just don't know. I have 13 story points. We're probably going to have to story point out of this, but I kind of just want to know. Comm request. Accept the comms. When Europa sends her regards. If you don't remember her, perhaps you remember a shipment of volatiles that you were entrusted with. Oh, well. I guess that's true. You shouldn't have sent me the wrong way here, so we will die unless we disengage by this. Sounds like some plot armor to me. Turn off our beacon before we make that mistake again. I guess she's going to keep looking for us. It's funny, this stage of the game, some other times I might have actually been able to take that fight. But we're not here. Alright. New missions, by the way. I'm just keep trying to take a look in case there's anything that looks appealing. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's take a look at the Lowe's Loner. Oh yeah, we get 2 combat reports now. That's true. I need to remember that I have 2 mods installed, and they're installed for some very different reasons. So look, Destroyer doing a lot of damage. Lowe's Loner, Sandstorm. So we're getting some contributions. And definitely Transponder on. Last thing we want to do is to take a rep hit because we landed right around like they're terrible ships. But these guys also have some ships that I'm interested in. Oh, sorry for that sound. I mean, maybe not here. I thought you guys had some better ships. I mean, the cruiser here, the Carillion, definitely, that's a really expensive cruiser, but it's fascinating. I don't exactly know how some of the stuff would pan out. And that was one of my favorite holes from last time. The Stalker class, the weird side version of the God, I've just forgot the name of one of my favorite types of hulls, the apogee. Alright, anything else we can buy, sell, win, lose, or draw? We are officially docked, so we are officially going to bite the bullets, restore this. It's expensive, but it's a friggin' monster. Like, if we could have totally spent that money building not just ground defenses, and we do need mining, and we do need all kinds of stuff, and I love the suggestions you all have given me for things to look out and build, especially the Void Extractor, which is apparently a really, really, really good industry. So that may be the next industry that I build as well. It's apparently very profitable, and it's one that's from the mods here. but I do kind of need to build a patrol HQ. We'll get the money for that, right? Right. All right, we can always do some trading or some goodwilling. All right. Let's hit the bounty. All right, so she's rumored to be hiding near a cryovolcanic world in a black hole system. Well, there's only one of those. And I think we've been there. So let's see what we can get. Yeah, by the way, this place could still be making a lot of money. It's had a little bit of a disruption here on the trade and everything, but considering how things have been going, I will take where we're at so far. Once we get mining online, farming's never going to be super profitable, but mining, getting some refining on another system, that'll all be very good. So let's go up here. Beacon off, because we're in hyperspace and all the cool kids fly without their beacon on in hyperspace. Oh man, I'm gonna accept that just because it's money and it's nearby where I'm hoping to end up at the end of the episode. I could really use Bobby B right now though, but I do need to take 3 months. And apparently flying around, going dark, trying to take on the remnants, not the remnants, trying to get just a specific ship from the Kingdom of Terra worked out really well. Have we been to this system? Haven't we? We have not been to this system. So cryovolcanic world. Well, odds are it's over here. Those are pirates. All right. So friendly. We got a bunch of Roiders over here. We actually have a research station over here. What the F? Alright, so tell me the cryovolcanic world is on the completely wrong side of the place. But yeah, that's one of the good things is that you can find Roiders pretty much everywhere. Okay, there's our planet. Well, the downer is that if we go to the research station and get blueprints, they become pirate blueprints, but I think we got to do it. Attempt to download more RAM. Oh my god, I was not ready for this. Okay, this is a destroyer hull. This is a destroyer hull. This is a destroyer hull, and this is a destroyer hull. Let's take a readsy here. Low tech adds has the adds is a very fast destroyer that was deployed in quick response wolf packs to deal with fluid hostile situations. Well, that sounds right up our alley, although 68 is not super fast. Lots of ballistic, one composite. Built-in expanded missile racks is actually really nice, because expanded missile racks is very, very tough. 12 points. The Maskaravca phase destroyer, well, that's fascinating. A heavy phase destroyer built around the nodal phase cloak and laid out to optimize short-range strike firepower, high top speed, and superior handling make it especially valuable for pursuits and commerce rating. So that's a 20-point one, but it's a phase destroyer. It has 1 large hybrid and 2 medium hybrid. That's actually, I could actually do some pretty good work with that. And it's Dassault Mayakin, so you know you can't go wrong. Vulcan. Midline. An elderly pet project of the Pan Metal Defense System Trust, the Vulcan is a heavy strike destroyer capable of limited atmospheric skimming, strategic bombardment, transitional design, and the early midline doctrine. With a potent missile firepower and mobility for its class, it is a large target and quite skin with poor flux venting capacity. And then Butterfly Destroyer Hull. Now here's the problem here, is that I'm suddenly sitting here trying to remember, do I automatically learn the blueprint, or do I get a blueprint copy that I have to learn and then pass over to the pirates? So I guess one of my questions is, which one do I want to give the pirates? If that's the case, Butterfly Destroyer Hull, a ship rarely seen outside the private security fleets due to the lack of versatility in its design. Wow. No kidding with the small energy, small synergy. Design presets where regular natives prefer a ship that can easily fit particular doctrine. However, the Butterfly class destroyer can be a very attractive option for someone traveling off the beaten path and wants a cost-effective escort. Well, hope springs eternal. Let's hope that I actually automatically learn this. Uh-oh. I didn't. Alright. So, guess at the pirate. What is that? Okay, so pirates get this. Remember, we have this here. The SRA high-grade blueprint. Ooh, that would be really nice to have. Pirates get it. The Maelstrom class battlecruiser blueprint from Diable. We've seen how effective that can be. The pirates get that. Hey, at least that's money for me. Triple energy blaster blueprint. That would be a nice weapon that the pirates are getting. Longbow for the pirates. See, it's fun. Like, I know I spun the wheel, and you go in saying, like, well, can I just game the system here? And, oh, okay, yeah, I was about to say. So I could game the system and be like, well, I have the wheel spin, so I can't check the research station right now. But that's just not as fun as, like, here's a terrifying ship we can give the pirates. Here's a terrifying blueprint package we can give the pirates. Here's a fucking battle cruiser we give the pirates. It's fun. Also, what the hell is this? A Terraformer brain print, a specialized AI core containing complete human brain print. Oh, Terraformer, huh. This specimen belonged to one of the domain's leading terraformers, a true artist in the field. Provided with the necessary infrastructure, it could be used to perfect the environment of a habitable world. Allows permanent addition of a mild climate to a Terran planet. Huh, that seems oddly specific. Mod specs are not blueprints, so we get to keep these. But yeah, like I said, there's always money in the research stand, and we get to double tap this, so there's even more for the pirates. This certainly would have been nice, but it's not about us. Let's just go ahead and take all these, and we get a gamma core for good measure. Okay, double tap. Salvage operations, and we didn't get much else other than a giant-ass gun. That actually may be the most valuable part here. But yes, we will be getting money when we do business with the pirates later. But for now, we're still going dark for some reason. We need to... Okay, first off, is our bounty actually... Yeah, bounty ended. We lost the bounty because the Roiders took out the bounty. Well, shit. Alright. So not only... did I beef up the pirates, I went the wrong way and didn't get to do the fighting correctly, so I actually failed the whole reason I was trying to make some money over here. But it's fine. I know where there's some other pirates. Let's see. Accepted over here. Pirate fleet bounty, we got a few days to do this. Survey burnt world, we need to do this. So let's give this is in the Epsilon system, right? Epsilon Elgard. So we've made some pirates potentially very happy. They're still going to shoot at us though. So fun time. Shadow Yards are just eating up the map, by the way. I'm not super surprised. Their stuff seems very strong. This is it's a really long way out, but we are losing even more money now. So hopefully we don't have people defecting here in just a minute. Have you actually finished your mining yet? No, you haven't. All right. Well, the good news is that we're going to be able to afford a patrol HQ as soon as we talk to some friendly neighborhood pirates. There is a station down here, but we also know there's one over here that may be a little less guarded. So we're going to try to... Uh-oh. Correction. We're going to try to go here first. I think that may be a terrible idea, but we're going to give it a try. Pirate Fleet Traveling Tech Twin. How you doing? Dockside Bar. We have a storyteller. And the storyteller wants to tell us where a mule is. Well, no. Because we're broke for now. Alright. Com directory. No one really worth hiring. So you guys are pirates, right? Right. So you all would just accept it if I sell this. Obviously, I have to sell it on the black market, because selling it on the regular market just wouldn't fit very well. So I just want you all to see that I'm putting these here. And I'm looking forward to the pirates blasting through some people here. I mean, pirates with maelstroms is going to be amazing. And look, we can afford shit now. Yay! Oh, they already had the mod item blueprint. Well, cool, I guess. Yeah. It's a good episode for piracy. Alright, anything we can buy here while we're here. Could almost think about getting another tanker. Because I can grab as many of these as I want, but our fuel's fine. Sometimes the black market has some good stuff too. Like the Rime is a really good destroyer, but I think we're okay. And while we're here, since we already spent our lunch money once, let's go ahead and build a patrol HQ. Where is our alphabet stuff? There we go. So we're gonna have to make up for lost wages last time. It's cool. And I really hope y'all are not pursuing us. You are absolutely pursuing us. With the pirate station right there. Oh! Maybe not. Pirate Corsair. They don't have the support station. So barge, destroyer. Let's do it. We sold all of our valuables. We're going to send everybody in. Alright. No wimpy checkpoints out here in space, so let's just gather up. I will leave no survivors. Well, thank you, Starfarer. We love that kind of input and that kind of energy. Alright, so here's me. I gotta really remember that my... Oh my god! Nobody's piloting that wolf that's just going crazy. Alright, let's back it up a little bit. We have a bunch of very heavy officers and stuff, as we can see. Some ships going pew-pew real hard in a hurry. And we have our first destroyer coming up here. You know what? Actually, let's collapse on this guy. That seems pretty good, and we can let our deployment points go up. Everybody's juking to the left. We can slide to the right. The Shepherd's already over there. The Sandstorm's already over there. Presumably the Monster's already over there. So let's try not to get killed by some horrible-looking missiles. Okay, well, you're in trouble. Oh, you got punched! Alright. And now I gotta look out for missiles and everything. Okay, somebody's having a little too good of a time with some shit. Okay, but fortunately our fleet's pretty fast. Let's just focus on you now. Did we actually fire our missiles? Don't think we did. Okay. Okay, did somebody just fire a big-ass thing over at Joe Steele? The one thing I will never get used to with this ship is just how far everything kind of moves around. Okay, so we got some officers trying to peel up here. This is still good. I like this movement. I kind of want to crack back with these guys and hit this one. So that gives us one command point. We're all kind of in position. Kind of, sort of, maybe. Should be able to get some good work in there. So everybody has a role, and some of us have to vent a little more harder than others, or get completely baked here. That's fine. So I got to learn not to be so aggressive. All right. So who do I want to take in here? We'll transfer command to this bucket. Alright, and hopefully we can recover that ship. So let's see here. Hot to Trot's disabled. Comedy's going haywire. That's funny. You guys are actually about to take him out. Let's go after this. Tragedy's not doing too great. We can have the monster start to punch this too. Yeah, this will be fine. Or it won't be. So how many harpoons do I have left? I have 4. Okay, so here we go. As the monster can take a bit of a beating, that's pretty good. Okay, don't want to actually kite up front with you guys here, so let's not hit our own people. That's good. Good movement here. There we go. All right. And we just vent, and now everybody's kind of going all over the place. We only have 1 left, so might as well send everybody up here to regroup. This is fine. You know what? We actually defend this point, and the reason we defend this point is because it makes sure that nobody else gets to run. Also, I'm very curious. It doesn't show what we've lost, but I think we've lost a few more ships. It's fine. So if we can get out of here, Makokolo, do not engage. Do not engage that cruiser by yourself. Okay. We're just going to regroup up here, stick with the plan, and we can laugh again because only the captain, the leader of this fleet, is the only one that's lost its ship. So Dis Frigate is having some problems. And we're out of command points at this point. And Shepard's gone. Oh, another Falcon Punch. Okay, that's a problem because I don't know if you're really built to 1v1 a cruiser. Gotta wait for our command point here. Okay, I'm kind of hitting the wrong buttons here, but let's see if I can put some support in the rear here. Or also, this save is also known as how many more ships can I get destroyed, so monster probably needs to disengage. Everybody now, unfortunately, defending this. And can I cancel this point? That's one of the problems with this whole system here. Is that I need to like click on it and everybody's here. Alright, we're just gonna wait it out. And if I need to kite, yep, the monster's disabled. Fun. Alright, we should be able to recover that though. Alright, so follow me if you want to live. Because you're probably gonna live. And that could have gone a lot better had I not used the defend point, but it's okay. So what we have now is our whole group up here, our remaining group up here. Looks like we did take some casualties. That's unfortunate. All right, everybody. Well, let's get visual on the target. Yeah, I definitely remember having more ships than this in our combat group, but it's fine. There we go. Everybody eliminate. Would feel a little better about it if we'd actually spread out. There we go. Not bad. See, if I had just not done it to where I had forced the destroyer to take this on 1v1, then maybe we'd be in a bit of a better situation. But there's the Sandstorm doing some good work, and alright, sigh in relief. We live. And who do we lose? We lost Lowe's Loner, we knew that. Visceral Ore, we knew that. Posh Spice is down. Starfare's down. Tragedy's gone. And Destroyer is apparently has a little slash around it, so let's do some ship recovery real quick. Difficult recovery is the Shepherd. Well, I was about to say, the monster definitely should be there because they're reinforced bulkheads. So we lost some crew, we lost some gear. Did we lose any of the blueprints? Oh wait, no, we already gave those to the pirates, never mind. Can also get a Razorback and a Venom. Yeah, Shepherd, I can just buy another one. That's everybody, right? Except for you. Okay, so pick through the wreckage, it's fun. Oh, we got a high value prisoner. That's our first of the game here. Reef, resistant flux coils here. Let's go ahead and do this. That's fine. And now we are overloaded. So what are we dumping off in space? This. And we didn't lose the big gun that we've grabbed, so that's good. We did lose some crew, but that's why we carry a little bit of extra. And are we in a position where we still want to try to take on this bounty? I don't know. Kind of sucks. We were supposed to do some fighting that made money, and instead we did some fighting that just got our ass kicked a little bit. Alright, well. Let's see if we can pick an easy one over here. You know, there's another thing I noticed while I was over here. We have Styx, but we also have Coupe, the United Pan Med, that's inhabited. Who else is inhabited right now? Psy Nation has a planet. So we're starting to get some stuff that's actually, like, inhabited. Like the land grab starting. How are we doing with Psy Nation? Do they hate us? No, they're neutral, so we could totally repair there. How many days do I have on this, though? 68 days. So let's poke our head in and see. That may be a terrible idea, but we'll find out. Not this one. This one. All right. So intersystem jump point doesn't seem to be too scary. We have another faction bounty over here. That's actually really scary. Is this on the correct side? It's not, but look, it's another one we could potentially do here. So let's see here. Question is, are you guys coming after me? You are, and despite looking not very threatening, you're actually super threatening. So that's a little bit of a problem. Let's get the hell out of here. They have a nav beacon as well, so we're going to try to juke them. I think this whole do the bounty thing over here is probably not happening. Although we do have a lot of supplies and a lot of repair potential. So if we can find the right fight, that's a maybe. We have a sensor array here. We have more sensor contacts. How many days? That's what I gotta always check here. 1,000 per frigate. Does that mean I don't get bonuses for other stuff? Okay, I just want to know, is this a pirate station that I'm getting a sensor contact on? It probably is. Nope, there's an arsenal station. Okay, there's a bunch flying over there. There's probably another good blueprint here, but I've already died enough times this episode. We don't need to die more. I think we've had a proof of concept that the monster's fun, if a little slow. The unstable injector helps. There's some other potential speed up things we can do as well. So let's see here. Actually, how did that last fight go? Combat. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, Destroyer still doing a lot of damage, so that's good. Sandstorm also doing good. We have recovered vessels, which is all big bonus. All right, let's pay Psy Nation a visit. See what kind of crap they've gotten into. Maybe they're going to start dealing with the remnants that are hanging out everywhere over here. Have I actually explored the system? I did. So which one did they take? They took the alkali world? Weird. Okay. I guess that's okay. And then here's our remnant buddy, who's hostily dormant. I really feel that. And there's a Vigilance class frigate, which has 7 crews sitting inside. Constant vigilance. Alright, so we have all kinds of goodies here. Discovered a derelict ship. It's a Colossus freighter. It might actually be pretty good for us to access the databanks. Oh wow, lots of survey data. Fun. We can't take the Colossus with us, but we can certainly do this. So, welcome here. We can repair our ships for a total of 9. That's great. Alright, black market. Not too much going on here, but I guess technically we can sell these to y'all. Almost tempted to sell that, because I wonder here, if it's a Terran planet, like that's a specific type of planet. Like if we look at the intelligence screen here for planets like frozen, alkali, granted there's a lot of different designations because of some of the mods that are in there. I'll have to check and see. I don't know. I don't exactly know. Like here is a Terran planet, for instance, specifically Terran. I just don't know how useful that core is going to be to me, even though I did say before that I did... What? Dude. Seriously? We really doing this today? Am I carrying a lot of contraband? Probably. Alright, so Psy Nation's still neutral and he doesn't like us. Really? I would just like to leave. I'm gonna use a story point. I hate doing that. If just for one dude. But I don't know. Maybe those few pirates fights have me a little bit shook. But I kind of just want to get on with my business here. And my business involves going down here and then skipping over here. We've been to this black hole, haven't we? Yeah, so let's go over to this white dwarf. Probably going to have to end the episode here in a little bit, just based on timing, but it's fine. Like I said, if mentally I'm looking at places where it's like, I need to run away from this fight, maybe that's a sign that I need to cool my nerves a little bit and come back stronger and refreshed. Oh, see, look. You're running from our fleet all of a sudden. I could probably take that fight. But I just kind of want to get through here. 42 days, 78 days. We can make it work. So yeah, I think a good plan is to just, let's go ahead, do these, and then pick up Bobby B. We'll get the Alpha Core on the way back. But it is interesting to know that now that we have some destroyers, disengaging is not as easy as it used to be. Alright, but at least we were able to get in some repairs first. So... oh, some distance away from the center of the star. Oh, that sucks. Should have read the print. Fortunately, it's a white dwarf. There should not be too many things. Oh god, everything's a short distance from this now. But we need the money. And it's a domain era probe. It's not the probe we want, but it's the probe we're gonna fight anyway. Maybe this time I won't actually get shot point blank out of the sky. Huh, look at that, 3 stars. That's exciting. Okay. This time we're not going to use a defend point. But see, not all these star ratings are made equal. Some star ratings are more equal than others. Like, these guys have no shields, but this is a bunch of bigger ships now. And you can see Darrow getting a little dangerous. Me once again getting surrounded. It's what I do! I don't even know which way I'm supposed to be pointing right here. Guys, stop rallying. Start killing. Let's just go for it. Okay, one down. Shouldn't have fired the missiles there, but it's fine. Okay, shouldn't be too long before you're also gone. Nice. And then we can all just move in on this big thing that Makoklo is already trying to give a big old space hug to. Because Makoklo seems to love to take on big fights. There we go. It's a little hard to find my ship sometimes, but now we can hopefully get some good shooting in. Sandstorm's actually pretty nice with a bunch of guns on it. Makes for a pretty good destroyer here. So now it's mop-up time. And I'm getting droned. Alright. And we didn't lose anybody that time, so that's awesome. 2 gamma cores, that's awesome. And UG is ready to level up. We can't actually do that until we get a level here. And I did hear the sounds, but I don't think we gained a level. Yeah, there we go. So this is why we need to do more fighting like this. Oh wow, what a crappy probe. If only you had blueprints for the pirates. Yeah, where am I at? We're not quite there yet. Okay, so some distance away. It could be anywhere. Well, we got pings. There we go. Just made the pirate noise. 60,000. Alright. Pings for days, I guess. That's another probe. Next, a White Dwarf Dyson Sphere program makes those look a lot more intimidating. I guess they thought this was some different kind of star, perhaps. There's a bunch of shit over here. Good system. Alright, if it's another research station, I'm gonna laugh. It's a probe. So over cargo capacity, it's fine. Derelict survey ship location. Well, that's... Oop, not that. Kind of what we want to see. Alright. And it looks like we got one more thing before we go. It's a said derelict survey ship. Probably the one that I was pointed to. Well, that's annoying. Okay, organics are not nearly as fun. Alright, so we're just dropping metals everywhere. I know it's frustrating for some players to watch be like, hey, why aren't you putting those in a stable orbit? I'm not putting them in a stable orbit because I don't intend on picking those up ever. Alright, we have an irradiated world here, and oh no! We're looking for a burnt world. Shit. Well, it's here, apparently. So we just gotta fly the wrong way through all this shit, and then this puts us pretty close to home. Doesn't seem like there's much to do other than go down here. We know there's Ordos over here, so this is gonna be a hotly contested run. Oh, this could work. Alright. Okay. Always like Ordo lying in wait. There's somebody looking for us. Or another scrap heap. Oh, wow. Looks like the Vic have taken out one of the Salt Mayakan places. Megarorn. Well, that place was not doing very well, as we saw the last time we visited there. Did we visit there? I want to say visited there. Maybe I looked on the map and I was like, let me figure out places where I can try to buy ships. Cool, so we're almost there. all this business is happening. So clearly there is some space communication that we're going through over here, and one of these is a burnt world. We're gonna... Oh, I've been here. Well, that makes life a lot easier. Well, apparently not, even though I can see that one of those... Okay, I saw White Dwarf and I thought that was a planet name. That's on me. So here we go, burnt world, third bog. What? I actually have the word I can't pronounce that is also my home system word. Archipelago? That's not it. Survey. Would be nice if we had our buddy the shepherd here, but we don't. So it's fine. Hey, look, it's irradiated. We knew this because it's burnt. I thought that was like virus for a second, but we have some scattered ruins. Interesting. Well, let's explore those. Nothing bad ever happened. Oh. Oh, yes. More shit for the pirates because we didn't gain a level. Love it. What's this, though? A simulation engine from NVIDIA Corporation? They still exist? Okay. Cold or extreme cold. The NVIDIA GTX, that number, is able to run universal tracing concurrently with whatever. So extremely rare in the sector due to production shortages and bulk purchase by shady server farms. In Fringe Worlds, it can simulate an entire universe when provided with enough processing power. Applies a supercomputer effect on any free colony within 12 light years and increases its effect by 10%. Well, I don't have to sell that to the pirates, at least. So it turns out all your NVIDIA shit was here. Wow. What a great time for a cough. Okay, so we're going to keep the blueprints down here. Just so we know, these low-grade blueprints actually go to the Vic, which is a little irritating because... you know, actually, I'm okay with that. None of those... Oh, the Laidlaw Mass Driver. Yeah, that hurts a little bit because that's one of my favorite weapons from the last run and one that would work really well on the Firestorm Assault Destroyer, but maybe we can get that blueprint from the Vic some other way later. But now we can have pirates with it, so that's fun. Hey, our monthly expenses are a little better. Hey, look, our net income on the planet's actually doing really well. Nice. So let's explore here and see if we can get any more blueprints. Survey says Class 5 with bountiful farmland, abundant organics. What a boring planet. Get out of here. Alright. Yeah, what a boring system. Why didn't they send a bunch of probes over here? Alright, so I got some more business to do with the pirates, and that is an IOU thing, so even if we gain a level, as we probably will in the near future next episode, I still have to sell the blueprint that I picked up here. So it's nice, we did a little bit of exploring, and we got some treasures. I can't talk. I'm just losing it. That's what happens when I start recording after a while, and I started pretty late anyway. Yeah. We get treasures, and we get to keep none of them. So it's all very exciting for the pirates. And you know what? Technically what this means, let's be optimistic about this, is that you sell the stuff to the pirates so that you fight the pirates later, and then you... What? Weird. We're still transverse jumping, though. That was weird. It's too late for this shit. But yeah, the goal anyway is that you sell it to the pirates, and then the pirates build it all for you, right? That's what we're going to say. Obviously, we have to kill them first, and we haven't exactly been in a position to murder, death, kill at this point. But we do have even more weapons, even more other stuff. Like I said, I don't know if I have anything in the system because we don't have a cold or extreme cold. But it's nice to know that it's there. And mild climate to a Terran planet. Doesn't this already have a mild climate? Yeah. I guess not all Terran planets do. So that may not be particularly useful to us yet, but we're getting a lot of items and a lot of good shit And we did not give that up. We did not get that blueprint at this level, so it's fine. And more importantly here, if we go to the colony and manage the colony and go to the academy, that's not it. Visit the academy. Retrieve an officer, Bobby B, who's now steady. Hooray. Retrieving doesn't do extra cost here, so that's good. We do any other officer personality training? What? Why would we want to train some of these officers for their personality? It's fine. But hey, now that you're back, Bobby B, we can put you in tragedy. We can slot you into tragedy for the time being. Let's see here, though. Helmsmanship, impact mitigation, ballistic mastery, gunnery implants, polarized armor. You know, he may be a better pilot than Joe Steele for the Sandstorm. I'm gonna have to think about that. And part of the reason is that systems expertise is a really good skill that's kind of not getting used. So we'll put Joe Steele. No, we don't want to put him there. I've got to figure this out. So Joe Steele back here, that's fine. And short leg comedy. See, I gotta up my ship game and get some more frigates. So dis frigate's fine. See, this is where I'm running out of gas, and that's okay. Maybe we do keep paper plate face guy, rock forehead on the tragedy for now, because dis frigate's good, but dis frigate's in a little bit of disrepair. I don't know. I think it'll be fun. Let's give it a try. Maybe we make you a missile specialist. That if there's some ships that are on the horizon that have missiles, it's fine. But that's going to do it for this one. A little bit of an extended episode today. It's a good day to be a pirate. Yar. But still, I'm alive. I actually ended up with making quite a bit of money because I was forced to sell those blueprints. So one day in the future, maybe we can farm them later. For now, though, the pirates, which are already pretty strong in this format, are going to have some fun terrorizing the rest of the systems. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll do this again soon. I know there's been some other submissions. The Wheel of Actual Doom, which we should be spinning in the near future for level 9. We're inching ever so closer to that next permanent rule and upgrading our actual ships allowed to include cruisers. So I'm open to suggestions there as well, but I appreciate y'all sticking around and listening to my rambling and my brain kind of falling out of my ears. It's been that kind of week. Hope y'all have a good one. Take care.